yesterday and made their parents cry, said, please come and see the show today. So thank you for coming out. Just to give you a heads up, there's going to be a couple moments where the stage will go dark. So just if you have young kids, just so we give you that heads up, now is all you know. So we hope you enjoyed the show.
Here you go, Grandpa Joe. Cabbage soup. Every day nothing but cabbage soup. Cheer me up, Charlie. Tell me, what's the chocolate views? Wonka's got a new bar out.
Quadruple or Mallory's?
Mallory, the flavor shifters.
Flavor shifters, mine.
Papa, what's the latest cow count?
1,923,628 good salt toothpaste caps, Charlie.
Do you think I might work in the toothpaste factory one day?
Let's hope not, Charlie.
What kind of positive thinking is that? Charlie's gonna work for Mr. Wonka, making chocolate bars.
Now, Joe, don't go filling the boy's head with candy.
Charlie's from a long line of distinguished candymen.
And women. But Wonka and the Faraday once slumber spies Noah's candy balloon recipe.
Wonka was so angry, he gathered all the workers saying, I'm sorry, but you all must go home. Then he locked the gates of the factory. Forever! But Mr. Wonka still makes candies. I can smell them on my way to school.
Yes, but no one goes in and no one comes out. Shadow workers.
Maybe they're all dead. Who knows?
Grandpa Joe, warning of Charlie nightmares again.
What did she say? What did she say?
She said she thinks it's after the gin.
We're playing gin! I admit.
Charlie, what are you around? Somebody wants to on the paper.
Okay, Dad, you'll have to feed Grandpa George.
Here you go, Dad. Have a sip.
I thought we were playing
See these kids? Leaving outside Charlie's house every day until lunch with his shiny things, and I walk about the little candy. You don't even know it's Charlie. It's the Candy Man! What do you think? Hey Charlie, how are you going out? I got a nickel. You already got a lollipop. Shouldn't you finish the word? I sunrise.
Not today. I don't have to go on my appetite. Really? Thanks. Thanks for the candy. Oh yeah, I didn't want to know if we could borrow paper.
What's the one coming to when it family came to have the baby? Charlie, soup's getting cold. And the war tastes good, 'cause the candy man makes it.
Here's the paper, Dad.
All these chocolate crispies. Look at this. Welcome factory open to a lucky few.
Do you mean people are actually going to be allowed inside the factory?
Well, here's what it says.
Mr. Willy Wonka has decided to allow 5 children to enter his factory. These 5 children will win a tour of his factory and receive a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Tour the factory? A lifetime supply of chocolate? Read on!
Mr. Willy Wonka has planned 5 golden tickets inside 5 million ordinary candy bars. The winners of these golden tickets will win the tour and the chocolate. That's a million in one shot!
Tickets could be anywhere outside. I put a penny that's been found at Nickel's old.
Charlie, can you imagine winning?
Touring the factory.
Meeting Mr. Wonka? Seeing for yourself all those undead zombie workers. Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate? Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate!
On the paparetti. Charlie, you gotta hurry. You're gonna late for school.
Well, it's back to a twisted term that you can make factory for me.
Bye, Mr. Bucket.
Mine is a bucket.
Charlie, remember, we may be starving, we may be poor, but the Bucket family always thinks positive. Write it in purple ink, Charlie.
Positive!
So Mr. Bucket went back to the toothpaste factory while little Charlie Bucket was off to school. But on the way, he heard some exciting news.
the direct TV link to Frankfurt, Germany. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. People are buying over 50,000 Wonka bars every hour, and the first golden ticket has been found. Here's the family now. Mrs. Drew, may we have a word? Der name is Drew. G-L-O-O-P. Und G und L und ein O und another O und an E. Tell us about the ticket. Oh yeah, I just knew my little smashes, rashes, and festivals would find us golden ticket. He eats so much candy vandy that it was almost impossible for him not to find one. In fact, you could say we've been training him for this day ever since our little Wedgie was born. Training? Oh yeah, for the chance to eat as much as Augustus, he has to be trained from morning to night, eating all kinds of foods. We give him fruit juice for breakfast, plus melons and mangoes and cereals, bananas and cream. Und Kaffee und Toastbread mit Butter and marmalade, sweet treats and matrix galore.
So what does Augustus do at breakfast?
I eat more. Between meals, the cook feeds me all kinds of goodies like chocolates and puddings and snacks.
You must understand, Augustus is my little baby, says Nancy, he loves.
Mama Wonka bought something in socks.
Cause they help it to goosey relax.
Then dinner.
Of course it's his meal of the day when Augustus comes right off his diet.
It's hamburgers, hot dogs, and 10 tons of french fries. And if I want more, they supply it.
Augustus keeps eating
Eating.
until he subsides to the floor.
And then when he's
Finally, back on his feet, the kid can't even get through the door. That's why Augustus has lived since the dining room right from the day he was born.
So what does
The poor little lad do all night to prevent mine from becoming a bore?
I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more. More. I eat more.
Ladies and gentlemen, the worldwide rush for Wonka bars is getting bigger by the minute, and it seems a second golden ticket has been found. We're off to our live remote in Sao Paulo, Brazil, but things are getting sweet for Veronica Song.
That's Veruca, you imbecile. Veruca, Veruca, Veruca!
So, Mr. Salt, I understand you sweetened Brigger's chances with a little assistance.
As soon as my little girl told me she simply had to have to look for me, I bought of thousands of them. I don't know. He has cash, but he doesn't. So I had my factory girl stop selling children and start selling chocolate. Daddy, that hideous reporter said my name on live television. Can't you get her fired? Do you get any? After days of selling chocolate, one of my factory girls finally found the blasted golden ticket. I let her take the luckiest chocolate when there were 17 kids.
How generous.
Daddy, now she's being sarcastic. I want to fire you, hear me? Fired, fired, fired!
This is Finn's trap, where the sweet has turned sour.
Gee, after just one day, there are only 3 golden tickets left.
Yeah, the 2 winners are such big blacks.
Dad, why aren't you at work? Did they close the factory early?
Yes, I'm afraid so. But in fact, they closed it forever. I already had to tell your mom. Things were hard when I had the job, but now.
Don't worry, Dad. Like Grandpa Joe says, think positive.
You're right, Charlie. I haven't had this much, but the factory worker caught her tongue in the conveyor belt. Dang, let's go home. My mom some special for dinner tonight.
Leftover cabbage soup?
No, fresh cabbage.
Now that's positive. Happy birthday, Charlie!
Here you go, Charlie. Happy birthday.
It's from all of us. Go on, boy. Open it. It's a Whipple Sponsor's Fudge Mallow Delight. The best of all, real Whipple carefully whipped at 2,700 RPM for precisely 62.3 seconds.
Grandpa, please.
I thought that we were getting the Netterific. The fudge roll is the best, and you know it. Go ahead, Charlie. Open her up. Show us what thinking positive is all about.
I'm going to disappoint if you don't mind.
Yes, I know. For goodness sakes, boy, open it! So open it, you're making me jumpy. Well, that's that. Who wants a piece?
We wouldn't dream of it, Charlie.
Dad, you deserve a piece. Since you lost your job.
What?
It's not true, Charlie. That's not funny. Tell me it's not true. We'll starve.
Yes, it is true. We will not starve. What kind of birthday party is this? Let's splurge a little. Charlie, go turn on the radio.
Mr. Duncan's right. What's a little electricity? Charlie, plug in the radio.
Really? This is the best birthday ever.
We interrupt the Orphan Annie Radio Hour to bring you this important news flash. A third golden ticket has been found in Snellville, Georgia. And what is your name, young lady?
Violet Bogart.
Violet, wait till you've gone so loudly. Remember what the therapist said about acting out?
Oh, Karen, you flap her jaw as much as I do.
Now tell us, Violet, how did you find your golden ticket?
I'm a gum short, normally. Wondering about Wonka's contest, I lay at the gum switch game bars. And of course I'm back about the gum. In fact, I've worked on this piece for 3 months solid. I've beat the record set by my best friend, Cornelia Principal. How Cornelia, listen to this. That's how you lose. Listen more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wonka bar sales are up to over 200,000 now, and it's just in. The fourth golden ticket has been located in Television City, California, leaving the only fifth and final ticket to be found. We're live on cable flight TV to find your fourth golden ticket. Now, tell us about the golden ticket. You see, Mike and I are working.
Shut your pie hole, Toots. And I tell you not to interrupt. This is the best part. Crack, smack, whack, dead. Did you see him die? That was totally awesome. Yeah, I got a ticket, dog. Big deal. You think I'm gonna miss at least an hour of my second favorite TV show to some stupid chocolate factory, right? Whatever. Hit him harder. What? Are you crazy? Who needs school? I got the Net TV and my Game Boy, fool. Some kids like electric trains and some kids like to use their brains to earn a university degree. I don't share this thirst for knowledge. I don't need to go to college. Me, I see it all on TV.
Some kids like to sing and dance, and some kids go to Paris, France, while others visit Washington, D.C.
I don't learn a single thing cause I can download anything. It's all on my computer for free.
Some kids go to baseball games, while other kids have useless things like 10 days at a Boy Scout jamboree.
While wimpy kids read books of verse, I play Destroy the Universe. No one has Nintendo games like me.
Some kids like to fly balloons or play the latest Top Hat tunes, while others want to surf in Waikiki.
I can visit London Realm,
In Tokyo without leaving home.
take a spaceship to the moon.
Ain't that nothing yet?
Yes, we can do it all from A to Z, cause we got our computers. All our stuff is wireless. We can see it all on TV.
On TV.
On TV. On TV. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. A good thing, really, because chocolate is very fattening. You're right, Charlie. A lifetime supply by you be the size of the dome on Capitol Hill. I wish I never heard of candy. Or Wonka. Cheer up, Charlie. Give me a smile. What happened to the smile I used to know? Don't you know your grin has always been my sunshine? Let that sunshine show.
Come on, Charlie. No need to frown. Deep down, you know tomorrow is your toy. When the days get hard, you never lift your hands up. Someday, sweet as the sun, Charlie's lucky day will come along. Till that day you better hold on strong, Charlie. Up on top is right where you belong.
Look up, Charlie. You'll see a star. Just follow it and keep your dreams in view.
Pretty soon the skies are gonna clear up, Charlie. Cheer up, Charlie, do. Cheer up, Charlie.
Come on, Charlie.
Just be glad you're you. Cheer up, Charlie.
More than 2 weeks have passed, and the fifth and final golden ticket still refused to show up. The great city is blanketed in bitter, freezing snow.
Charlie, where's your coat?
I haven't got a coat. Thanks.
Oh, Charlie, would you grab that last piece of nut crunchies for me? The one in the freeze.
Sure. I think you dropped this coin.
It's not mine. It's not mine. Take it home to your folks.
You think I should? Maybe I should put up a notice.
That one's part of there with their food, Charlie. Take it.
Really?
Really? You look like you're starving.
It's so good. A perfect blend of velvet dark chocolate and New World Light with subtle overtones of Moroccan espresso. Wonka's a genius. But I better get to school. Do you think I could have one more? I'll pay for it.
I'll give you another one, but the box is pretty shipped without inventory. Would it be Charlie, my lord?
Well, I think I'll share this one with my family. Grandpa Joe likes the whipple scrumptious fudge mile of the light, but Grandma Josephina likes the nutterific.
Well, then you should get the new Whipper Scrumptious Nutterific Totally Tristed Common Bar. Just out. Here you go. I know you're going to share enough, but you should taste it before we...
On the one hand, you were just a bar of chocolate, different from the rest. On the other hand, you're the superstar
and gentlemen, welcome to the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory, where history is about to be made. You are all going to meet the chocolate genius of the century, and here he is now, Mr. Willy Wonka.
Welcome, my friends. Welcome to my factory. Augustus Luke, please step forward. Here's my golden ticket, Mr. Wonka.
You guys get close. My name is Veruca Salt.
I always thought a Veruca was a wart, but you don't look like a wart at all. More of a mole, or perhaps a bunion.
How you doing, Mr. Wonka? The name's Solid. I'm just Vanessa. Wow, this operation must go through millions of them today.
Make that $1,000,001. Your ticket?
Here's your silly ticket. Can I have it back after the tour?
Of course, my dear. Of course. Violet Beauregard.
I hear ya. Here's our ticket.
Violet, there is no gum chewing allowed on the tour.
But you make gum. Violet, Mr. Wonka asked you to remove the gum. Do we have to negotiate? Psychobabble, whatever.
Mike TV? Mike TV and yes?
Hold your pantyhose, the commercial's coming on.
Scrumptious. Oh, and Mike, there is no television in the factory.
None?
None whatsoever. Chuck Bucket?
It's Charlie, Mr. Wonka. Charlie Bucket. Here's our ticket.
Odd coincidence you finding your ticket just in time.
Now see here, Wonka. If you're saying our ticket is a phony,
Pleasure to meet you too, Mr.
you know me, Wonka.
Do I? Well then, let's proceed. We start with the contract. Raise your right hand. I hereby swear not to touch, malign, assign, clutch, share, tear, or wear, not such party in the first part, and so on. Please sign below.
Now without my lawyer, let me give him a ring.
No television reception, no mobile phone reception.
Ha! Where do I sign?
Mr. Wonka, just how many rooms are in your factory? Good question, Augustus. In the Wonka chocolate factory, there are several thousand rooms. I'll show you what some of them are. In this room here are luminous lights, eating that at night. And in that room there, the exploding speeds for an enemy stop. In this room here is the rock candy mine. They say that it's 3 miles deep. And in that room there are the marshmallow pillows too much when you just can't sleep. Little room, big room, small room, full room, 1700 candy showrooms, small room, tall rooms, bathrooms, ballrooms. You'll find chocolate in almost souls. In this room here are the chocolate cows from which we get chocolate milk. And in that room there are the hot ice creams for a whole day smooth as silk. And in every room are chocolate miracle streets beyond compare. Try rivals through despair. You should see them tear their hair. And all because of this room here. And this room here. And this room here. And this room here. And this room here. Oh yes, and that room there. copper pipe, twist the earth, carefully chill your chocolate to precise temperature, perfect for dipping strawberries.
I want to taste the chocolate.
No matter how tempting, and isn't it deliciously tempting? Do not touch the chocolate. It will instantly harden like cement.
Look over there, it's some sort of creature.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. I can see him, punk.
No need to worry. That, my friends, is a Oompa Loompa.
A zombie worker.
Not a zombie worker. A refugee. From where, Wonka? All of my workers are Oompa Loompas from Loompa Land.
Now see here, Wonka, I teach you.
Then you must know all about Loompa Land, with its thick jungles infested by hornswoggers and snazzy-wingers and those terrible wicked wang-doodles.
Wang-doodles? There's no such thing.
There certainly are, my dear, and a wang-doodle would just love to sing sharp, vicious things to you. Augustus, my chocolate must never be touched by human hands.
Too late.
Great, he's gonna give us a call to millions of people.
I think I have too much chocolate.
The chocolate's frozen like a magic shell.
It looks like an Easter bunny.
It seems we've had an early revelation and lost a child in the chocolate smelter. It's a shame, really. The boys seem to know a lot about food. Alas, take Mrs. Loop's food to the strawberry dipping room and to precisely 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Or is that Celsius? No, Fahrenheit. 102 degrees Fahrenheit. But no more. We may spontaneously boil, and that would be a tragedy.
Because Augustus would be damaged.
My dear, Augustus was damaged long ago. The tragedy would be the wasted chocolate. Goodbye, Mrs. Loop, and good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow closely as we continue our tour.
Oompa loompa doopity-doo. I got the perfect puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doopity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
What do you get when you gobble down sweets? Eating as much as an elephant eats. Or what are you at, eating terribly fat?
What do you think will come of that?
I don't like the look of it.
Oompa
Loompa, doopa-dee-da. If you're not greedy, you will go far. You will live in happiness too, like the Oompa Loompa, doopa-dee-doo.
We are now going to make the next part of our journey by boat. Please step up and in. Violet, do not lick the boat. You'll only make the ship sticky.
Excuse me, Mr. Wonka. I just love your hat. It really sets off your eyes. But of course you have great taste. You know, I would simply adore a pink candy boat and maybe one of those sweet little Oompa Loompas too.
Round noser.
Mr. Wonka, did you hear me? I said I want a pink candy boat and an Oompa Loompa.
Name your price, Wonka.
A bad parent says, what?
What?
Exactly.
Where are you taking us?
There's no My most secret inventions are cooking and simmering. Voila! Everlasting gourmet gobstopper.
It looks like gum.
That's because it is gum.
Gum.
The most dazzling gum in the world.
Gum. Oh no.
An entire gourmet meal without any of those nasty calories.
Gum.
Unfortunately, it's not been perfected, so we must not chew it.
Gum.
I only have one dream of math, there's very little to it. To own one single life, I'm gonna try my long to chew it. I chew it all through childhood, I chew it when I win. If I survive till 95, I'll chew it till I'm dead.
But this gum here is much better than that one. This gum here is a three-course dinner. It's roast beef and blueberry ice cream. Blueberry is the nicest ice cream. You may feel fat, but in fact you're thinner. Even after a three-course dinner.
That gum is so mine. It really tastes like pea soup. Oh, and here comes a roast beef. Fantastic, so tender and juicy.
But the blueberry ice cream,
I miss to die.
that's what I'm worried about. Die.
Yo, Violet, you're so busted.
That gum is gonna do it.
Her candy thing got down the drain.
I asked her not to chew it.
Too late, Willy, nothing to it, cause I know just how to chew. There is no need to poo-poo it. All I have to do is do it.
Violet, it's too bad for you.
Yo,
Violet, future turning blue.
Violet, what you gonna do? Just stand there saying, am I blue?
Yes, she's turning blue. It's true. Oh, Violet, you are now red blue.
And I think I'm out of it, blue, let's do it. I guess I blew it.
Oompa, loompa, doopity-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa, loompa, doopity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
Shooting fire minutes once in a while. Stops you from smoking and brains or smile. Movements are pulsing from floating and rock.
Chewing and chewing all day long. The way that cow does. Oompa, loompa, doopity-dum. Living with manners, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like me, oompa, loompa, doopity-doo.
Well, well, two naughty little children gone. Three good little children left.
Mr. Wonka, will Violet be alright, or will she always be a blueberry?
Very probably. Now, come on. I have so much to see tomorrow. Wait, stop. The first set. I quite forgot about this room. It's the fizzy lifting drink room.
Bubbles? Do they taste like candy? Mr. Wonka, sweetie, I want bubbles that taste like candy.
Actually, the bubbles taste like soap for children with dirty mouths. It's what the bubbles do that makes them remarkable.
Mr. Wonka, what do the bubbles do?
Just one sip of my fizzy lifting drink, and you'll float on air.
Float on air. Whoa.
Unfortunately, my legal advisors have forbidden us to take even the tiniest taste. Now come along. I have much more exciting things to show you.
Oh my, Mr. Wonka, kids, they've left us behind. We have Joe No, what's that?
Try it.
Who's there? Hello?
Try it. Try it.
Should we? I suppose one tiny taste wouldn't hurt. I'm flying! I'm flying! What's that sound? I don't know. It's getting louder though. You better float down. Look up, Charlie. It's a fan. It's something's up. Try to float down. I can't. Try, Charlie. Try. I can't. It's gonna cut us a bit. I think positive. I can't. Wait. Where's the answer? This is fun. Wait. Oh, how I love to burp. From Atlanta to Antwerp. From John Wayne to White Earth, just as birds like to choose. Every guy lives to be what he is. Happy birthday to me.
You see, Wonka, cocoa beans contain a variety of ingredients, the primary psychoactive components being theobromine and caffeine. Now just step this way and Charlie, to stay with you. We wouldn't want you to float away, now would we? And next we have the nut room!
Mr. Wonka, are those squirrels?
Right you are. Eventually these squirrels will be able to remove the walnut and its shell in one piece and sort the good nuts from the bad nuts.
Oh, they're so adorable. Here, squirrely squirrels.
Veruca, whatever you do not disturb the squirrels. They're still in training.
See here, Wonka. I want a squirrel. I want a squirrel and a Oompa Loompa. I want a squirrel and an Oompa Loompa and a pink candy boat. And Bulba has it. I want a feast. I want a bean feast. Buns and donuts and fruitcakes. No, not so good. You can go nuts. Give 'em to me. Now, I want a party with roomfuls of laughter. I want a ton of ice cream. And if I don't get the things I am after, I'm gonna scream. I want the works. I want the whole works. Presents and prizes and sweets and surprises of all shapes and sizes. And now, don't care how, I want it now. Don't care how, I want it now.
Bad nut.
What happens to every bad nut? That particular shoot is in the garbage can. But don't worry, there's a chance it may not be lit today.
Chance?
Yes, well, it's generally lit only every other day. I can't remember if today's a burn day or not. It's a shame, really. She was so deliciously bossy, a natural captain of industry. Onward, upward, backward, and forward. Off we go. Please exit this way.
Loompa, loompa, doobity-doo. I got another puzzle for you. Loompa, loompa, doobity-dee. If you're wise, you'll listen to me.
Who do you blame when your kid is all right? Hampered and spoiled
cast. And welcome to the Chocolate Vision Room.
What is this place? Some sort of television studio?
Of course, making Wonka commercials.
Wrong. You are familiar with how television works, right?
Yeah, big deal. What's this thing do?
Sorry, I'm a bit deaf in that ear.
I said, what's this thing do?
I'm a bit deaf in that ear as well.
What's the loopy doopy doing?
Well, you see, television gave you a wonderful idea. If you can send a picture via television, why not a candy bar?
It's impossible.
It's very possible. Imagine sitting at home on your couch watching TV and suddenly a commercial shows up. Try Wonka, try it now, and poof, there it is. Just one touch of that button right there. But no one should touch it because it's not been properly tested.
Hey, look at me, I'm gonna be on TV. He's gone.
Oh dear, I do hope some part of it was not left behind. We've never seen a person before.
Look, something's happening. Hey, look at me, I'm on TV.
Mike, I asked you not to touch.
I want to do it again and again. Put me down, I want to be on TV.
He's completely unharmed.
He's very 6 inches tall.
Yes, well, that could be a problem. But small boys tend to be very springy and stretchy. Ah, the taffy pulling machine. That should work well.
How far do you think he'll stretch?
Who knows? Maybe miles.
What do you get from a pot of tea? A pain in the neck and an IQ of 3. Why don't you try simply reading a book, or could you just not bear to look? You'll get no commercial. Loompa, loompa, doobadee-da. Turn on the TV and you'll be a star. You will live in happiness too, like the Oompa Loompa, like the Oompa Doobadee-doo. Doobadee-doo.
Well then, thank you both very much. I'm sure you can find your way out.
That's it. What about Charlie's lifetime supply of chocolate?
Yes, a lifetime supply of chocolate. Each of the children will receive their chocolate. But other than that, the day has been a total waste of time and chocolate. Goodbye, Charlie Bucky, and good day.
Goodbye, Mr. Wonka. Mr. Wonka, I don't deserve a lifetime supply of chocolate. I tasted the fizzy lifting drink and broke the rules. And I'm very sorry. Thank you for a wonderful day indoors. It was better than Christmas.
Bless you, Charlie. You did it. You did it.
Now see here, Wonka. It was my idea to try the...
I created this contest with one purpose in mind. To find someone who can make new candy dreams come true.
I don't understand.
I carefully selected rooms that would tempt each of our golden ticket winners. You, Charlie Bucket, did something quite remarkable. You gave it temptation, yet you were smart enough not to get caught, and you still admitted your guilt.
But the other kids...
They'll each receive their chocolate and they'll be fine.
What do you mean?
Charlie, do you love my factory?
It's the most wonderful place in the whole world.
Then from this moment on, it's yours. I need an heir, and that person is you.
What do you mean?
I'm giving you my factory.
You want me to run this entire factory? What about Grandpa Joe and Mom and Dad?
And the entire family can live here.
I'd love to. I'd positively love to.
Now Charlie makes everything he makes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes.
Oompa Loompa Doobadee-doo. I got the final puzzle for you. Oompa Loompa Doobadee-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. There is a problem with once of my youth. Now
He has given up so much of his time and he has put in so much effort to put this production on. And, he's just like an amazing teacher anyway, so, I want you all to know that this could not have happened without Mr. Smith, so.
Is it on now? Oh, there we go. Okay, good. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate these guys give up a lot of their time too. We auditioned back in November, and we actually started practicing that Monday after Thanksgiving. So they've given up 4 days a week, their lunch and lunch recess with their friends to practice for this. So can we give them another round of applause? It's a very successful show when I can just say go and I literally don't say a word the entire time. These guys are like a well-oiled machine. They just run the whole thing. I want to give one special shout out to my crew members because even though they're not on stage, they're doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you can't even see. There's so many props in this show and so many little things that had to come on and off and they had to know exactly when it was to happen. And filming our sound, excellent job, thank you. I want to give one special shout out to my student stage manager, Katie Carlson, right here. It's the stage manager's job to literally know everything that's going on, and anytime I needed anything, she's like, I'm on it, Mr. Smith, I got this. So it was awesome, and even like today, they just did everything all by themselves, and I just really appreciate it. It was so cool. I want to thank all the parents who came to all of the after-school rehearsals, helped backstage, anytime, so thank you so much, so I can concentrate out here. I'd like to thank the Stevenson Art Department who painted these beautiful backdrops for us. And the Stevenson Drama Department for putting on all the makeup, running the sound. And the cool thing is that includes even 4 former Oakbrook students who have now gone through and they're still continuing on with theater, so it's really cool to see them coming back and everything like that. I'd like to thank all of the SAC staff for sharing their space, because they have to be backstage too with 50 kids, so we're juggling that, so thank you to them. I want to thank Dr. Diskey and all the wonderful staff here at Oakbrook for all their words of encouragement. Thank you. Mr. T and Mrs. Greenline, two of our art teachers, for helping with so many of the props, the bow, and so many of those little things that came out. And my last thank you is to my mom, who actually sewed all of the Oompa Loompa costumes, Willy Wonka's jacket,